Be aggressive, Chuck. Be aggressive.
I don't know what the scores in this thing.
Good start, Max.
We're live here at PSA 2. We got the TAP Playground Warriors versus the Hurricanes. The score is 3-2. Jordan with the putback. We got a 5-2 game. Full court pressure. Full court pressure. Hurricanes ball. Here we go. 5-2. Hurricanes bringing the ball up the court. John's got the ball. Over to Tex. To Charlie. Connor's got it. Off the mark. Tap's got the ball, bringing up the court. They called a foul on Charlie. 5-2, 17:30 left in the game. Tap has the ball up at the top of the court. Aggressive drive, off the mark. Jordan pulls it back and he misses it. Off the mark. Tap almost turns the ball over. They get the ball. And they call another tic-tac foul.
Charlie! Damn it!
Called the foul on Charlie. He's got 2 quick fouls. That's a nice finger roll move by Tap. 5-4. And they called a foul on number 13. These two teams have a deep history and rivalry going. It's the number 1 seed versus the number 4 seed. Jordan takes it in strong and he makes it. Takes it into the big guy. And we got a 7-4 lead here. Off the mark. They get the putback. 7-6. 15:45 left in the first half. They call a foul on number 1. They're calling it pretty tight. They're calling it tight. Interesting selection. They have Jordan playing down low, and they have up top, and they have Connor playing down low. A little bit different combination. We'll see how it works out. Tex with the 3. Tap gets the rebound. Good block by Connor. John taking the ball up strong. And he forced it. Tap's got the ball coming up the right-hand side. And they get a layup. 8-7 Tap. Breaking the press. Goes Connor. Taking it up strong, and he uses the backboard and gets the two. Quick foul on John. 9-8. Full court press. Man to man. Swipe. Good defense. Tap's got the ball. Number 13 off the mark. Rebound to number 35. And he is off the mark. Tex gets the loose ball. Errant pass. And Tap puts it in. This is going to be a close game. 10-9. Good pass to Jordan up top. Yes. It's a great pass by Charlie. Jordan puts it in. 11-10. And they called another tic-tac foul on Tex. Another tic-tac foul. I have a feeling this is going to get into some one-on-one situations with the fouls. Tap got the ball at the top. The Canes are still applying full court pressure, and they got looks like an empty layup. Not a good situation. 12-11. Charlie loses the ball. Tap steps out of bounds. Canes ball. We've got 12:25 left in the first half. John's got the ball. Coming up the left side. Cross court pass to Charlie, and Charlie takes it in. Nice bucket by Charlie. And they take a bad shot. The Jordans get the rebound. Up to Tex. Charlie takes it in. Jordan. He passes up the three. Kicks it out to Tex. Charlie off the mark. And it looks like we might got a jump ball. We got a jump ball. Connor with the good aggressive play. Ball goes to Tap. 13-12. Canes are up by 1 point. It's going to be a tight game. Luke Jordan's in the game. Playing some tight defense. Tap working the ball around up on the top. Trying to set some picks up at the top. Tex gets a pick. They do a switch. Jordan, 13 takes it in, kicks it out. Number 7, off the mark. Connor gets the rebound. Outlet to Luke Jordan. He's got the numbers. John makes a good decision, kicks it back out. Tex, over to Luke Jordan. Over to Jordan. Cross court pass to John. And he hits the bucket. Good shot by John. Good kick out by Jordan. Luke applying the pressure. Here we go. Looks like we got a timeout called by Tap. Exciting first half. 10-16 left in the first half. We knew it was going to be a tight game. Apparently the Tap Playground Warriors have brought in some kids that weren't here the first time we played them, so which was expected. Fully expected. coming out of the timeouts. Again, the score is 16-12. Hurricanes up. 10-15 left. Tap's got the ball at the top. Here comes the pick. They do the switch. They get it into the big man. And no call. He gets the rebound. They call the foul on Connor. He's got to keep his hands straight up. Marian's trying to coach Connor there. Got to keep your hands straight up. Got a free throw for the Tap, number 35. We got Roman coming in for John. John's been a little bit under the weather this week. Hits his free throw. 16-13. Roman checks into the game and hits a quick bucket. 18-13. Try to get it down low. 11 aggressive drive. And he puts it in, 18-15. Tex bringing up the ball on the right-hand side. He's double teamed. Coming over to Roman. They back off. They call it a 10-second violation on the Canes. Don't know how legit that was, but they called it. Big guy takes it in, off the mark. Jordan gets a rebound, kicks it over to Tex. Over to Roman. He sets up, kicks it to Luke Jordan. Connor's on. Connor is on, 20-15. Tap brings it up on the right-hand side, gets it up to the top. Number 13's very quick. Tex fights through the screens. Down low to 7. And he makes it over Roman. 20-17. Luke Jordan's got the ball on the side. He takes it in, gets it swatted. Jordan gets a piece of it, and Tap gets the ball. 7 brings it in. And they call a foul on Connor. It's actually a good foul. Charlie's checking into the game. Number 7's got a free throw. He knocks it down. Canes going to a little bit of a small ball with Connor sitting out. Charlie's going to try to box out 35. Number 7. Making his free throws. Back to a 1-point game. Errant pass by Roman. Number 13 off the mark. Jordan gets a rebound. And a bad pass. 7 takes it in strong. Tex gets the rebound. Luke Jordan down the middle. Dishing it to Charlie. Charlie with a reverse layup and he's off the mark. Charlie fights him, turns the ball over. Luke gets the ball, and they're going to call a jump ball, but a good rebound by Luke. It's going to be Canes' ball. All right, so Tex gets the ball over to Jordan, back to Tex, knocking it down, bang! Big shot by Tex. A 4-point margin. Big shot. Tex playing some defense. Over to the corner. Off. Air ball. John gets the rebound over to Charlie. Charlie gets it to the middle. And he is going to... What? No! It's a bad call. Charlie gets the The basketball gods have spoken. Wow. And Charlie gets the steal, and he takes it in strong. Doesn't get the basket, but he got 2 free throws. Referee's looking at Don. All I gotta say is Charlie deserves these free throws. That's all I gotta say. And he misses the first one. Charlie for the second free throw. Here we go. So good to know that the referees are staring at Don. Charlie misses the second one, and that's okay. Steal, Charlie. Here we go. Got to keep up the pressure. Tap takes it down. Number 3 makes a strong move. He is fouled at the very top. Called a blocking foul on the floor. I believe the foul is on Roman. And we must be in the 1-on-1. We are in the 1-on-1 penalties now. Number 3 at the free throw line. And apparently we got 2 free throws coming. Must be in the extra bonus. Number 3 is off the mark. Roman gets the rebound. Good hustle. And Roman's bringing it up. And he throws it to Jordan in the corner. Bad pass by Roman. Number 7 sticking in strong. And they are going to call a blocking foul. The bucket does not count. Back to the free throw line. Another close game between these two teams. Every game that these guys play, it's always a close game. Look at the scoreboard. Are you serious? Apparently the referees are counting that basket. I know we are. The score was 23-20 before that whole sequence. They are counting the basket, and that is ridiculous. How many steps did he take after he shot it? All right, it's 23-22. 3-point play is off. Jordan tried to get the rebound, and he gets it finally. And they call a foul. Jordan with a good rebound and position. Got a 1-point game. Still can't believe they counted the basket on that last play. And we got 2:13 left in the first half. A 1-point game. Hurricanes bring the ball up. John brings it up on the left-hand side. Passes it into Charlie, kind of a forced pass. Charlie gets the ball. Roman is trapped. Gets it over to John. John gets his shot blocked. And John with the foul. That'll put them back to the free throw line. 2 free throws. They're calling a lot of fouls on the Canes in this game. Game is tied up. The big guy gets the ball. Jordan's fighting. Jordan with the block. Jordan's fighting him, and they're going to call a foul on Jordan. I didn't see the foul, but the big guy's got using the body down there. 1:36 left in the first half. The score is tied. 35 with the free throw. Puts it in. Tap gets the rebound, and they're going to call a foul on Jordan again. And it's going to put him back to the line again. Apparently, we're the only team that's fouling, and the other team is not. Tap is up. Luke's got the ball. Roman with the aggressive drive, and he gets fouled. A minute 17 left. And of course, they don't call that a shooting foul. They're not calling this both ways, obviously, but John with the ball down low, and the ball is blocked. Charlie gets the rebound for John. John dribbles into the corner and gets fouled. We must not be in the one-on-one yet. Jordan with a strong move, and they call a foul on number 1. And I'm not sure if they're calling that a shooting foul. It looks like they are. Jordan's got to knock down his free throws. Looks like they're calling this a one-on-one foul. This is a one-on-one shooting foul. It wasn't a shoot. It was not a shooting foul. Jordan knocks it down. One-on-one shot. 2-point game. We've got a minute and 1 second left in the first half. So Jordan's moving his shoulders around funny. And he knocks down both big free throws. They're doing the full court press. Number 13 is quick. The Canes retreat. 13 dishes it to 35. That is good defense by Charlie. They call a jump ball. That's great defense. And it looks like it's going to be Tap's ball. That's how you play defense on the big boy. Number 8 with a shot up top. And he hits a crap shot that goes in. But they're calling it tight. They're calling John's going to the free throw line. It should be one-on-one. John Wilson with a free throw. John gets the shooter's touch. Got a 2-point game right now, 28-26, with 31 seconds left. John knocks both of them down. We got to start the clock. All right, 30 seconds left in the half. Off the mark, and they get the rebound. 30-27, Luke Jordan passes it to Jordan Stribling. John with the three. He knocks it down. Ties the ball game up. 7 seconds left in the half. Tie ball game, 30-30. Looks like they're calling a timeout here. Timeout, 7 seconds left. We knew it was going to be a close game. Number 35 for the Tap Warriors, he makes a big difference. He takes up a lot of space down there, and he definitely makes a difference. He wasn't on the team when we played them earlier in the season. All right, looks like the Canes are going to do they're not doing full court press, but they're going to do kind of a zone. Looks like a zone press. Tap's got the ball, bringing it in, 4 seconds left, 2, 1, and it looks like they are going to count the bucket. They get the ball right at the last second and shoot it in, 32-30. That's a big bucket. Halftime. We'll take a break. Okay, we're back to live. Starting the second half. 20 minutes left in the 20-minute halves here. We got a 2-point ball game. Taps up 32 to 30. And it looks like they're going to give the ball to, should be to the Canes. Canes are moving right to left. Second half. So Texas got the ball at the top. They got Jordan up at the top of the post. Oh, they're moving Connor down there now. Tex over to John. Back to Tex to Jordan. Over to Charlie. Back to Jordan. Flipping the ball around. Charlie to Jordan. Off the mark. And they're going to call a jump ball. Tap ball. Bring the ball up the court. All right, okay, 35 gets it in. 35 with the touch. John to Charlie. Charlie with the left-handed. Charlie with the left-handed layup. Good bucket. 2-point game. Number 7 with a strong move. Kicks it out to 13. He's off. And he gets his own rebound. And he takes it in. That's not very good when a guy gets his own rebound. Here we go, guys. Come on. (36-32). To the middle with Jordan. Kicks it out to Tex. That's a good kick out, but he misses it. Jordan with the tip over to John. Tex gets the ball up top. Take it to the hole, Jordan. All right, he's going to kick it out to Tex again. This time he hits it. That's a good kick out by Jordan, and Tex hits it. 1-point game. Number 13 bringing it in, going strong. Kicks it over to 7. Off the mark. Jordan gets the rebound. Charlie over to John. And John loses the ball. Into 35. Off the mark. Connor with his hands straight up and down. Good defense. Charlie gets the ball. Good save by Charlie. John gets the ball and saves it. And John turns the ball over. He tried to bounce it off of somebody's leg, but number 7 with a wide open shot. He's off. John gets a good hustle by John. Gets the rebound. John with the ball up top. Moving it over to Jordan. Jordan to Charlie, and he hits it. The Canes take a 1-point lead with a bucket by Charlie in the corner. Got to stop 35. Yes, they called an offensive foul. Connor with some good defense playing with his hands straight up and down, and they call a elbow on 35. Connor's listening to Marianne and got his hands straight up and down. Good defense by Connor. The Canes got a 1-point lead, and they're coming up the court. Tex and John bringing it up. And he throws it to Charlie. Connor with a big bucket. Connor with a good finish. They're trying to work it into the big guy. He kicks it out. They're trying to work it into the big guy. The Canes are doing a good job of fronting him. They're bringing it into him. Connor with his hands straight up and down. And no foul is called. This time they call a foul. And it's count the bucket, and they called a foul on Charlie. I think so. It was either John or Charlie. Connor gets the rebound. We'll get a 1-point lead. Tex taking it down, and he gets blocked. Out of bounds. Got a 1-point game here, guys. 15 minutes left in the second half. Over to Tex in the corner. Tex off the mark. John gets the rebound. Left-handed layup. A big bucket by John. John using his left hand. Great big bucket by John. They're trying to feed the big guy. Connor is playing some good defense. Who are they calling a foul on now? Who did they call it on? Looks like they called it either on John or Charlie. One of the two. Did not call it on Connor. That's a charge. They didn't call it. He's off the mark though. Tex gets it. Got a 1-point game. 41 to 40. 13:43 left. And John hits a big three. John with a three-pointer, 44 to 40. They're bringing it to the big guy again, and Connor with a good block. They just keep feeding the big man. Somehow he keeps getting the ball down low, and they're calling fouls. Looks like they called the foul Tex on that one. Misses the first free throw. All right, guys, got a box out here. Here we go. And he's off the mark again, and Connor gets the loose ball. 45 to 40. 12 and a half left. Down to Jordan. Jordan off the mark. Charlie with a good board. He kicks it out to John, and I'm not sure what they're calling here.
Stop the clock!
Should be 45 to 40. They got the score 45 to 36. Should be 45 to 40. Should be 45 to 40. A little bit of confusion at the scorers table. The score was 45 to 40, and all of a sudden it's now 45 to 36, so I don't know what's going on. All right, it's back to 45 to 40. All is good. Looks like I'm not really sure what's going on here. One of the parents came over and was chewing out Teresa, but Teresa's just trying to do her job. She needs to go sit down. All right, so amongst all the confusion, it's 45 to 40. There's 12 minutes left in the game.
No! No! That's not the score! That's not the score!
It's 45.
45-40. Period.
45 to 40.
That's not the score! It's 45-40.
All right, the Canes got the ball after this controversy. 45 to 40. John's got the ball up top. Looks like the Canes are going to space it out a little bit. John off the mark. Jordan and Charlie try to get the ball, but number 7 brings it up the court. Bring it up the right-hand side, kicks it over to 13. They're going to try to get it to the big man. They're going to call a foul on John. How many fouls does John have? Good defense, Jordan. All right, here we go. 45 to 40. Canes got the ball. Texas setting it up top. Canes are taking their time. Jordan with the 3. Off the mark. 35 with the rebound. Kicking it up to 11. Over to number 1. He hits a 3. 45 to 43. Big bucket by Tap. Texas got the ball at the right-hand side, over to Charlie. Charlie off the mark. And it looks like the ball is going to be out on the Canes. Tap's got the ball. 10 minutes left. Luke coming in for John. I think he's got some foul trouble. Charlie with some good defense. Another 3, and he's on fire. 1-point lead by Tap. Number 1 hits 2 threes in a row. Looks like they're calling a foul on Luke on this. Luke lost the ball and they called a foul on him, so here we go. Tap's got a 1-point lead. Tap moving the ball around number 7, and they're going to call a foul on Tex. They're calling it very tight. Seven's got the ball up top. Number 7 with an aggressive move. 35 kicks it over to number 1. He's wide open. He's off. 35 gets the rebound. Puts it in. 3-point game. Charlie over to Tex. Tex has got the ball up top. He got knocked out of his hand! Give me a break, man. That ball got knocked out of his hand. You can't call a double dribble on somebody when the ball got knocked out of their hands. Get with it. Let's go. So looking at the scores here, it's the Tap has run 8 straight points off. It was 45 to 40. They've run 8 straight points off. There's 7 minutes and 44 minutes left. Ball's tipped out by Canes. Tap's got the ball on the side. They're taking it into the middle and off the mark. They get the rebound, kick it back to 7. 35's got it up at the top of the free throw line, and he is off. Canes ball. Canes are bringing the ball to the court. Take it, Jordan. Texas got the ball. Roman with the shot. He's off the mark. Tap up by 3, bringing the ball up the left-hand side. Number 13 is off. So it looks like Charlie got a piece of it. Texture the ball up top. Canes trying to work the ball around. Over to Charlie, to Connor. Connor gets it off the backboard. Got the deuce. We got a 1-point game. Entry pass, good defense, off the mark. 35 gets the rebound. And I'm not sure who they're calling the foul on here. .35 with the free throw, and he's off. Timeout Canes, got a 1-point game, got 5:01 left in the second half. Apparently this guy's out here practicing free throws in the timeout. I've never seen this before, but apparently there's not a rule against shooting free throws in timeout. So why did they have 2 points all of a sudden? All of a sudden the score says 50 to 47. The score is not right. It should be 48 to 47. Thank you. What you get for practicing? Come on, guys. Somebody make a play. Here we go. Roman with an errant shot off the mark. 4:40 left. One-point game with 4:30 left. Number 35 somehow always ends up with the ball. Connor tips it out of bounds. Tap with the ball down low. They kick it out to the outside. Number 11 off shot. Connor gets a rebound. John's got the ball up the side. He decides to take it up to the top. There, setting it up. Over to Tex. Jordan in the corner. Jordan, entry pass. They call a foul on 35. Connor to the free throw line, and they've got 3:30 left, and it's counting down. These are big free throws. Connor misses the first one. Coming up for the second. We got 3 minutes left. Connor misses it. Tap gets the rebound. Tap gets the rebound. They bring the ball up. They got a 1-point lead. 2:45 left. Looks like they're going to slow it down a little bit. No, they're taking it in strong. They're going to call a jump ball. They're calling a jump ball. Good defense by Tex. Good defense by Tex. 2:20 left. Clock is ticking. There's a kid running across the floor, and the clock is still moving. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. John's got the ball up top to Tex. Somebody's got to make a play here. Canes are being patient, working that ball around. Jordan kicking it over to Tex. Connor down low. Connor takes it up, and he makes it. Big bucket by Connor. 1-point game. 1:30 left. They shoot a three off the mark. 13 gets the rebound. And he throws up some jump. Connor gets a rebound. The Canes have a 1-point lead. John's got the ball. John's dribbling into trouble. She calls a timeout. Marianne calls a timeout. Marianne was upset at John for dribbling into trouble. Got a 1-point game, 1:08 left. As I told you from the get-go, this was going to be a close game, and it is. It always is. The Canes got to play some solid D here. The 35 has not been effective in the second half. I think Connor's been playing pretty good straight-up D. Let's see if Tap tries to get it into 35. So it's Canes' ball. It's Canes' ball into Jordan. Jordan gets fouled. The ball does not go in, but he goes to the free throw line. The Canes have the have the 1 point lead, and Jordan's at the free throw line. He's got to knock these big free throws down here. Jordan knocks it down. The first free throw, that's a big free throw. Ready for the second free throw. We've got 1:06 left. Jordan knocks down the second free throw. We got a 3-point game. Tap brings it up the right-hand side. The Canes try to. What are they calling here? Tap gets the timeout. 3-point game. Three-point game with 58 seconds left. Tap has some people that can hit threes. Number 1 and number 7 can hit threes. Canes got to play some straight up D. Connor continues to play good defense on 35 down low. Big possession. 58 seconds left. 3-point game. Here comes the Canes on the floor. Here we go. Game on the line. 3-point game. Number 7 sets a high pick. John switch. Connor gets the ball and Connor steals it. Big play by Connor. John ends up with the ball. Connor with a great defensive play. John, they're going to call a jump ball, and I don't believe that was the right call, but Tap gets the ball back. Still a 3-point game with 40 seconds left. They're going to try to go to 35, which I expected. Connor's playing good defense. 13 with the move, getting into 35. Connor. And he's off the mark. Tex has the rebound, but he's out of bounds. So Tap got the ball again with 23 seconds left. A 3-point game. Number 3 misses outside. 13 with the rebound. Connor with the block. Connor gets the ball. John has got the. They do not call a foul on that. They do not call a foul on that. Of course they don't. So John went in with the layup and they blocked it. The Canes have the ball with 13 seconds left, 51 to 48. So the Canes are in control. Connor playing some stellar defense down there in the second half. 35 has not made a whole lot in the second half. Connor just putting his hands straight up, playing some serious D. I'm not sure what the one-on-one situation is here. Canes need to get the ball into whoever can shoot good free throws for the Canes. Let's get the ball into somebody who can shoot free throws. Marianne's working a play here. She obviously knows what's going on. Got to get the ball to somebody that can shoot free throws. Here we go. Connor picking for Jordan. They're going into Connor, and Connor gets the ball. Kicks it back out to John. John's got it over to Tex. Tex is fouled with 7 seconds left. The Canes are not in the one-on-one. So we got 7 seconds left, three-point game. Tex gets it, immediately fouled, 6 seconds left. And still no one-on-one. Canes got to be smart. Jordan down low. and they were calling a foul on number 7 on Jordan. They isolated Jordan down low, and they tried to get it to him, and 7 fouled. I don't know if they're in the one-on-one yet. Still not in the one-on-one. So there's 5 seconds. Apparently, only 1 second ran off the clock. 5 seconds left. Jordan gets the ball and an easy bucket. 5-point game.
Canes win! Canes win!
Game's over 53 to 48. A close game as we expected. Fun. Say hi to Scott in India.
Hey, Scott in India.